Let's say this briefly this morning. See, there's an adage that says the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. But your downfall could be the end of your life if you choose not to stand up again. See, this morning I want to talk to this set of persons. Probably you were doing well in business before, and all of a sudden things got bad. It is not the end of the world. It's not the end of your life. Don't forget, He is the God of the living and not the God of the dead. Your marriage didn't work out, and it looks as if the whole world has crumbled because it didn't work out. Some of you just go outside and isolate you. You just go inside and isolate yourself. You cage yourself, you enslave yourself, you lock yourself up, getting depressed and thinking it is not the end of the world. He is not the God of the dead, He's the God of the living. No matter what you have lost in life, no matter what you have lost in life, in opportunity, in business, in relationship, in engagement, in whatever you are doing, see, God can restore you. But God will not restore a man that has already given up on himself. Stand up and do something. See, blessings does not come to you while you are seated in your room, while you are sleeping in your room. See, depression will only destroy you. Depression will only make you lose more opportunities. Depression will make you lose the opportunity of starting over again and getting it right. Failure is not a definite end. For me, failure means it is not working out this way, try another way. So no matter what you are going through or what you have been through, no matter what you have lost, don't waste time. Stand up. You have a destiny. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have a vision to meet up to. You have a life to live. You have things to achieve. Some persons, as soon as they lose something precious, as soon as something happens to their finance, as soon as something happens to their business, to their marriage, their relationship, their ministry, you see them, they get depressed. You see them, they start isolating themselves, they start locking themselves inside the house. Opportunities are not inside the house. Opportunities are not behind closed doors. Opportunities are outside. You switch off your phone. You don't want to talk to anybody. You don't want to see anybody. See, you will keep on diminishing. You will keep on depreciating. Don't forget, no matter what you have lost, it's not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. See, let me tell you something. The Al-Qaeda, the Boko Haram, the terrorists, the witches and wizards that are still alive today, they are still in the plan of God compared to the bishop that died yesterday. God has a plan for everyone that is living. God has a plan for anybody that is still breathing. God has a plan for anybody that is still alive. Don't forget, you can call down the tree or a pawpaw tree, but if the seed touches the ground, it brings forth another tree. Use that downfall as an experience to rise up again and never to fall again. See, anything that happens in a man's life, if you are a believer, you must know that it's either a blessing or a lesson, or a lesson inside a blessing. Stop giving up where you are still alive. Stop giving up where you are not dead. Don't forget, Jesus died for man to be redeemed. Before something can germinate and spring forth fruit, and spring forth flowers, and spring forth leaves and branches, it must first of all die to the ground. So that situation that is making you think right now, that situation that is making you depressed right now, see, the problem is not what actually happened to you. The problem is what is happening to you now. And what is happening to you now is as a result of what you want. Don't start locking yourself up in the house. Don't stop isolating yourself. Failure is not any man's desire, it's not any man's wish. But sometimes it is the plan of God to call us back to order. It is the plan of God to replant us. It is the plan of God to break us and remold us, just like the potter. Rise up again. You had a big shop of millions of naira before and everything crumbled. Even if you have money to buy only one of those products you were selling before, buy one and start again. You are waiting for 10 million to start that business, whereas God has given you 100,000, He has given you 1 million. Start with what you have. Start with what you are saying. It's not of he that willeth, nor he that runneth. It's of he that showeth mercy. Don't forget that the Bible also says, for I will do a new thing in your life. He said, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too difficult for me to do? He said, eyes have not seen, neither have ears heard the plan that I have for you. He said, for I know my plan towards you, a plan to prosper you, listen, and not to harm you. Listen, he said, a plan to give you an expected end. So your expected end is what God has in stock for you. The expected end of prosperity, the expected end of success, the expected end of testimony. So come out of that depression. Start from where you are. Begin from where you are. Don't cut communication with the world, because something will happen to you. You have a destiny to accomplish. You have a future to fulfill. You have a goal in life. Those goals are not dead yet because you failed. In a football game, you see people, they run to the opponent's post. That's why you have something like offside. That's why you have something like a penalty. That's why you have something like free kick. Because it is not all the ball being fired that will enter the net. But that is not saying the player will give up. You are giving up in the game of life because you lost your partner, because you lost your parent, because you lost admission, because you were not granted visa, because you were deported, and you started getting depressed. And before you know it, you start going into drugs. You start going into drinking. See, that is the devil ministering to you never to rise up again. That is the devil ministering to you never to become somebody again. Rise up. Rise up and give the devil a reason why you should not remain down, and give the devil a reason why you should not be depressed. Don't forget, for every man God has created, he has created people behind him that must feed from him, that he must be their destiny helper. Staying down is the problem, not falling down. Staying depressed is the problem, not falling down. Don't forget, he said there's a time for everything. A time to be born and a time to die. Listen to me, a time to fall and a time to rise. A time to cry and a time to laugh. The Bible says, and these two shall pass. He said, and these two shall pass. He said, when the Lord, he said they were like those that dream. And don't forget that, but I say, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too difficult for me to do? His hands are not so short that I cannot reach you. His ears are not deaf that I cannot hear you. Stop eating yourself up because of any failure in life. No matter what the failure is, even if you lost everything in one day, in one night, He is still God. Even if nothing is working for you in present, He is still God. Stop clamoring on old glory. Stop clamoring on things you used to have before. Stop dwelling in the past. Jesus is the present. He said, for I will do a new thing in your life. He said, for I will do a new thing in your life. He said, for I will do a new thing in your life. See, God cannot afford to forget you. Do you know why? You were created in His image and likeness. How will He forget Himself? Don't forget, the Bible also says, for they are the apple of His eyes. He said, can a mother forget his sucking child, his breastfeeding child? Yes, it's possible. He said, but for you, He said, thy words are forever craving in my palm, craved in my palm. God cannot afford to forget you. You are the one that has chosen to put yourself into depression. You are the one that have chosen to entertain the devil. You are the one that have chosen to entertain and welcome fear. You are the apple of His eyes. You are wonderfully, fearfully, and wonderfully made. The Bible says, surely they shall gather. At the time that they gather, things get destroyed. Don't forget. He said, but if not of me, they will scatter. Stop wallowing in depression. Rise up again. Start from where you are. Don't block your old contact because you felt you have failed. Stop being ashamed of your age grade, your peers, your associate, because you feel you are a failure before them. See, you can never be the poorest man on earth. You can never be the poorest man on earth. Your problem cannot be the worst and the biggest on earth. The Bible says He's able and abundantly able to deliver and to save. So why are you killing yourself over something that God can repair? Why are you killing yourself over something that God can take care of in a minute? He said in his time he made all things beautiful. I tell people, if you believe in timing and season, he's a God of time and season. That's why the Bible says evening came and morning came, then the second day. He's a God of time and season. God is using that situation to teach you a lesson, but you don't want to come out and then practicalize the lesson and get the result. That's why you are thinking, that's why you are depressed. I am not here to pet anybody that is depressed this morning. I'm here to encourage you and tell you to stand up and exhibit who you are in Christ. You are not dead. That means you are not a failure. And don't forget, he is a God that works with your faith. Your faith is the raw material that pushes God to work. He said, if your faith is as little as the mustard seed, you ask this mountain to move and it shall move. In all you do, don't forget that whatever God does not bless, he will not support. So suicide is not an option. If you kill yourself, where will you spend your eternity? And whatever God does not bless, he does not support. And whatever he does not support, he can never bless. Good morning.